With his powerful brainwaves cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnny Walker Dread to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's the Johnny Walker Dread Show.
These guys are just, let's leave these guys alone, guys. Guys, these guys aren't our enemy, they just want to stop. Guys, these guys aren't our enemies, come on. We gotta focus our attention somewhere else, guys. These guys aren't our enemies.
So the crowd wants to go after these guys that are protecting the property. The guy is saying these are not the enemy, these are just basically guys trying to protect the property.
They're trying to use us as bait on you guys.
So at some point they're now starting to pepper spray people. I'm not sure who's pepper spraying whom, but Kyle is going to get a whiff of that, and we'll see him in a minute.
One of them, we got some tear gas going on this way too.
That's Kyle there in the very far right. Right there.
Yeah, I know.
That's true.
Okay, so Kyle is on the very far right there. Balch is here on the in the front frame here, really close to the edge of the property line. Notice Kyle is not getting involved, is not getting in any confrontations with people. He doesn't seem to have any interest in it. Balch is out there, the one that's in the forefront, basically talking to people.
Those things are loaded. That's not for fun. That's not for fun. That's not
Always putting on
painful.
this.
But they got,
So many fruit up there.
Back to my point, not all militias should have guns, because if they're pointing lasers at people from the roof, that's not cool either.
I don't know.
So that.
Okay, a laser can blind somebody, pointing a laser at somebody. That's serious. Under certain circumstances, it may even warrant deadly force return. I don't know. Kind of interesting. I'd like to kind of look into that as well. But my understanding of it is that the lasers of certain wavelengths, I believe in the green, can permanently blind somebody if you shine it in their eyes. I don't know much about lasers, so couldn't tell you for sure.
That's what caused it. So allegedly, the reason why they were upset.
We're protecting from the citizens, and I just got pepper sprayed by
Okay, so this is a part where Kyle Rittenhouse has been posted on social media quite a bit. And here he is, he's talking about being pepper sprayed by somebody. His eyes have watered up, and he's going to explain.
person in the crowd.
So you have non-lethal, you didn't respond.
We don't have non-lethal.
Okay, so Kyle says, we don't have non-lethal. It was in response to a question, do you have non-lethal? Kyle says, no. That part has been edited by news agencies to only include the part where he says, we don't have non-lethal, to try to make it look like he's bragging about the fact that he only carries lethal weapons. Completely false. He was responding to a question. The question was, do you have non-lethal? And Kyle says, no.
So you guys are full on ready to defend the property?
Yes, we are. Now, if I can ask, can you guys step back? Medical, EMS right here. EMP.
Okay, so this is the part where the prosecution doesn't want the jury to see, but unfortunately they're going to see it. Kyle basically says that, yes, we are ready to defend the property. Does he mean that he's willing to kill somebody to protect the property? That's not clear. I think that probably not. But at any rate, he calls out medical, and he's bringing people over. And we have an injured protester. I think the person's been hurt in the foot, and he's saying basically, bring him or her, I think it's a her, over here.
There's a medic right here if you need help.
She got shot in the foot. All right, we're gonna go over here. I need cover. I need cover.
Kyle says, I need cover, I need cover. I believe what he is saying is that he needs somebody to step in where he was defending the property to defend while he tends to this person. It could also mean that while he is tending to this person, he wants somebody probably on the roof to guard over him to protect him. It's not clear. There's Balch again, and there's Kyle. And so he's motioning them, bring the person over here.
Do we have anybody who's injured? We have a medic.
I am an EMT. If you are injured, come to me.
Okay, a couple of things. First, he hands his weapon over to somebody else to help this person that's injured. Rather strange behavior for somebody who's only there to provoke people and to try to get into a firefight. The other one is that he says, I am EMT, or some to that effect. I am medical. People are claiming that he presented himself as an EMT illegally. That may be or may not be true. The law is not real clear on this. Keep in mind that usually, for example, if a person claims that they're EMT, whether that is breaking the law kind of probably depends on the nature, the context of what's going on here. At any rate, it's a misdemeanor, and he has not been charged for it.
Bring him over here. We got a medic. Oh, okay.
So there's Kyle talking to the person who has been injured. I'm not sure what type of treatment he gives. I don't even know what her injury is, but I think it's in the foot.
Protesters
Yeah,
and the
it's a
militia
foot
did,
injury.
but they obviously didn't do anything. It's just a dick thing to do, and so that's what the Antifa guys, or a couple of them, were upset about. And that's understandable. So here are the Bearcats. Hopefully don't target me nor the militia. So
And that's Kyle there on the far right.
You see where that popped?
Yeah, somebody popped up there.
So it is pretty clear that the police essentially pushed the protesters into Kyle's area.
what the heck? Is it dragging a sign? Dude, those things are beasts. Those things are beasts.
And that's Kyle on the left.
Well, if the protesters don't do it, the cops might.
Hey, one of you guys go tell the sheriff to use a chemical bomb. Where, up here?
I couldn't quite make out what he was saying, but I think he said something about calling the sheriff because somebody is doing something, and the police officer yells back something. It's not quite clear. At any rate, it looks like they're trying to get the police to call the sheriff or something.
What kind of chemical bomb, do you know?
Okay, so that clarifies it. Somebody used a chemical bomb, and I think that Kyle's going to tell you in a minute what that is. And they're telling that they need to contact the sheriff about that. That is a very serious crime, and you can go to jail for a long time for something like that.
I guess chemical bombs are allegedly being used. I didn't get an idea of what kind of chemical bomb.
They're mixing ammonia, gasoline, mixed together, and it's causing an ammonia bomb.
And what does that do?
It causes irritation to the throat and eyes, and the police are also using tear gas.
It's like tear gas?
It's worse than tear gas.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so Kyle explains that it's a combination of ammonia and gasoline or something, and he seems to kind of know what he's talking about. And the person says, "Is that like tear gas?" And Kyle says, "It's worse than tear gas."
Thanks for the info. I didn't know that. Right on, right on. Appreciate what you guys are doing. Don't know you guys, but you know, protecting people's private property as the rest of the city's been burning.
Don't want that to happen again.
I'm wondering what.
Okay, so the person says, "Appreciate what you're doing. You're protecting private property." Okay.
What's going on by the gas station?
Same thing.
Well, I mean, the protesters are giving them a hard time because there's more of them down by the gas station. Thanks for you guys' protection. I appreciate you guys.
And the gas station he's referring to is where Rosenbaum is. And there's going to be a huge confrontation that goes on there. Kyle is not at the gas station. A lot of people thought that Kyle was at the gas station because, again, there's that one person that's dressed very similarly to Kyle that people have been mistaking for him.
Yeah, thank you guys. The police definitely probably would have tear gassed us.
Yeah, it's... That's theirs! Hey, we're guarding it! It's ours! We got it!
Absolutely.
Police say thank you, and somebody, one of the patriots, I guess is what you would call them, says absolutely.
Well, they probably wanted to verify.
Thank you for your cooperation. We understand what you're doing. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, you're welcome. Hey, officer.
Thank you for your cooperation. We really appreciate what you're doing.
We have to let you know they're using a chemical.
They're using CS.
They're using CS, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a form of chemical.
Yep. We got hit with freaking...
They're throwing ammonia and bleach up here.
So again, they're complaining about the sort of homemade chemical weapon that somebody has made. Very serious offense. That's federal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was ammonia and bleach, man. Whatever. That was ammonia and bleach? Yeah, I got hit full on with it, too.
I got hit in the chest.
Okay, so they actually are not complaining about it being done somewhere else. Evidently, they were attacked with it.
With a tear gas cartridge. So you got one from one team, I got one from the other team.
Yeah. Man, you got to get you one of these even if you don't have anything on it.
You know, I'm starting to think so. You know, I've been relying on divine intervention, and I'm sure some people think that doesn't stop a bullet, so I would probably better be safe than sorry.
Sometimes the divine works better if you meet them halfway.
Is that a dad quote?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
The daddy quote?
Archangel's weapons for a reason.
Right.
God gave the archangel's weapons for a reason.
Hey, get a hold of Freighter. Ask him if anything's going on at 63rd.
There ain't no way we can, hey, there ain't no way we can push through and then go to background. We go to background, everybody goes there, and that goes right.
What's going on?
Figure something out.
Is there more militia in a different location? Is that
Gas station.
Well, that's not 63rd, is it?
Let's leave some people here and move down to 63rd.
You guys protecting that building?
Yes! This is our business.
Thank you.
So I think the police asked, are you protecting this building? And they responded, yes, this is our business. It's not, I don't believe it's their business, but I don't know. I think that seems to be a minor distinction. The police want to know if they're really supposed to be there.
No, it ain't. Yeah, this is my business. No, it ain't.
That looks like Kyle on the far left, but I'm not sure. Yes, I believe that's him.
Another W. They got a hell of a resistance side of the game back here.
But the only way they can take it to the next level is they start, you know, doing what they did last night. You feel me?
Yes, it was him.
Well, you fresh right there. Work.
Human Suffer donated $8. Packers suck, Packers suck, Packers suck.
Hey, now that'll get me beat up.
Taser donated $3. He shouted out to Joe.
It's chaos and shit. We got more fucking armed motherfuckers.
So I'm not sure. Kyle and Balch and another person are walking. I'm not sure where they're going or why.
Fuckers walking through.
So there's Kyle. Let's keep an eye on his behavior.
Anybody need a medic?
Call out. Does anybody need a medic?
Look, I thought they were gonna be assholes like them other people. They were dope.
Okay, so one person is saying, I thought they were going to be assholes like those other people. They were dope. I believe he's referring to Balch, Kyle, and the other person. Could be wrong, but I believe that's who he's referring to.
All right. Alright guys, so we are at the corner of 60th Street and Sheridan Road. We have protesters that are sitting on a barricade. Law enforcement has put their Bearcat at an angle. I don't know if they're going to try it. Oh. They're going to try and zoom out.
Hey, you better not shoot my fucking car! You better not shoot my fucking car!
He says, you'd better not shoot my car. You'd better not shoot my blanking car. The police might just turn around and just aim right at it and knock the crap out of it. What's he going to do to stop him?
My car's over there! You better not shoot my fucking car!
Alright guys.
Shoot me! You better not shoot my goddamn car! You better not shoot my
Oh,
car!
sorry guys, I
In all of the Black Lives Matters versus Patriots thing, you know where his priorities are. It's his car.
reacted again. I apologize. I just witnessed, yeah, those are gonna, they appear to be pepper balls. It looks like someone did get hit in the head. They are now using a skateboard and a makeshift shield and also getting behind the barrier.
You could see them hitting the back of the backpack. Those are the pepper balls.
Does anybody know if there's been any arrests tonight? I haven't seen any, but again, I've been all over.
I highly doubt it.
There, oh wait, hold on. One of the Bearcats is pushed through. That dark Bearcat is a Stock County Bearcat. That one's from West Dallas. Actually, Megan, this is the first I'm hearing of it. Guys, do we know what's going on over by Snap-on? If anything, we're hearing anything on the scanners. Also, if I could get some information on if there's been any arrests tonight.
Someone got nailed. I have no idea with what. Probably a pepper ball.
Shit, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I'm more inclined to believe that was a rubber bullet.
Medic! Medic! Medic!
Left ass cheek, actually.
Back to be a souvenir.
Only got a rubber bullet in my ass cheek.
What is this?
Peaceful!
Again, the one on the right has been mistaken for Kyle quite a bit.
That's what we're doing.
Here, bro. Shining out right directly at my camera.
And then there's a fire. Having a fire by a gas station is not the smartest idea. So I think that
Okay, so they're going to try to set up burning barricades in front of a gas station. Okay, yeah, that doesn't seem too smart. Okay, a plastic cone set on fire. It emits some pretty toxic gases. I thought the guy originally was going to go and put out the fire or remove that plastic away from the fire, but it looks like he was just putting it back on there. Strange. That fire's not going to do anything.
Oh, yeah,
Now they have somebody circled here. I'm not sure who.
that dumpster is about to be lit up.
It might be Kyle Rosenbaum. I'm sorry, Joseph Rosenbaum. Okay, so they're trying to push a burning dumpster in front of a gas station. People are saying they were trying to set the gas station on fire. Some are saying that they were trying to push it down the street. Whatever the case, somebody came in and emptied a fire extinguisher on it. It wasn't Kyle. That's a different incident altogether. I don't know who it was that did that. And again, the Bearcat is just going to run right through that dumpster. It's on wheels. I have no idea what they're trying to accomplish there. They're not trying to accomplish anything. They're just throwing stuff around. Completely unorganized, unprepared. They don't know what to do. They have no plan. There is Joseph Rosenbaum, and it's really important to understand here and take a look at the behavior of these people in comparison to Kyle. Kyle, throughout the night, everything that we have seen so far has been pretty calm. He's been hanging around with the lot. They went on a walk. I'm not sure where, but there has been no indication that Kyle has done anything to provoke anyone. However, that's not true of these people. They're clearly trying to get into a confrontation, and Rosenbaum is at the very center of it. You can see people were already trying to hold him back. He's looking for a fight. There he is again. And the defense is going to show that. They're going to say, look, even the people that are with him are holding him back. He's really belligerent here. He's looking for a fight. And at 5'3", he'd better pick the right one. Unfortunately, he doesn't. Now, here he's yelling, I think, at this person there in the light green. And that person is dressed very much like Kyle Rittenhouse. That might be the whole problem here. It may be that Joseph Rosenbaum has confused Kyle for somebody else. Notice the person, somebody grabs him and pulls him back. I am convinced that Rosenbaum thinks that that's Kyle. For the record, Rosenbaum would not be the first person to confuse that kid, and it looks like he's pretty young, for Kyle Rittenhouse. Rick Gore on his channel called Good Luck America also confused that person for Kyle and claimed at one point that the fact that that one person had to grab and pull him back was going to work against Kyle in court. It turns out it's not Kyle, it's somebody else. Again, there's Rosenbaum, and it looks like he's going after that person on the left. By the way, that person on the left is carrying an AR-15. Even people that are in the pro-BLM side are worried about Joseph Rosenbaum. He's acting like a belligerent jackass. He's obviously irritated, and he's looking for a confrontation. Again, guy pulls him back. People thought that's Kyle. It's not. That is an unknown person. So there's Rosenbaum again. He's shooting his mouth off. So Joseph Rosenbaum, the Black Lives Matter protester, is using the N-word on somebody. Okay. So we have a burning dumpster here in front of a gas station. Okay, the person on the left that put out the extinguisher, I think, is the same one who put out the earlier dumpster fire. It's not Kyle, and it's not the person who's been mistaken for Kyle. On the pro-Kyle side, the claim is that Kyle put out a dumpster fire that enraged Rosenbaum. Whatever it was, that's instigated this sort of animosity between Rosenbaum and Kyle seems to be based on a mistaken identity, but not based on any sort of dumpster fire. I could be wrong.
That don't mean shit. Fuck you guys. Fuck y'all. Y'all need to go with this. Go with the police. Y'all go, you motherfuckers. Black Lives Matter.
Okay, so somebody picks up one of those traffic cones, throws it, and hits somebody. I'm going to back it up for a second. I'm kind of curious who that was. Okay, yeah, it does look like the person that may have put out one of the dumpster fires earlier. He's carrying a fire extinguisher too. So I think that this person was angry at this person for putting out the dumpster fire. Again, a lot of people thought that that person there is Kyle Rittenhouse. It's not. Assault with a deadly weapon. That person right there, carrying a gun. He has a Black Lives Matter mask. He's got a gun, and this is brandishing. A lot of people don't understand what brandishing is. Kyle, by carrying his gun in a one-point sling or single-point sling, is not brandishing. This is brandishing.
Oh, I gotta refresh my stream. Just give me a minute.
Let's back up a second. Okay, see the guy in the yellow pants here, he's going to have a confrontation with Kyle a little bit later, the real Kyle. And there's Kyle walking along asking if anybody needs medical. Burn the police station, not our library. That's a serious crime there. Just telling people to do that, probably not charged. And by the way, this footage is going to be played to the jury very carefully. Over and over, they're going to get the impression that there is an extraordinary amount of belligerence going on that night. Calls for burning the police station. You have an assault with a deadly weapon there, lighting dumpster fires and stuff like that. And Kyle's behavior so far has been quite exemplary. He's just walking around calling out medic. There's Kyle. Notice? Does it look like he's provoking people? Ask yourself, does it look like he's provoking anyone? Does it look like he's even looking for a fight?
Not sure what the... We're actually going to kind of step back and get a wide angle shot of the crowd. Sorry. All right, guys. We're going to kind of keep an eye here.
There's Balch, and there's Kyle.
Again, guys, I'm not trying to show the faces of anyone in my community.
Again, I'm not sure who they're circling there. Maybe Kyle? Yeah, I think it is Kyle.
Also, some of what you guys missed, the protesters did not push the police back. The police are regrouping over by the post office. I don't know if it's because they ran out of supplies or what, but protesters did not push them back. They willingly turned around and backed up. I'll go. There's this guy with the...
There's Kyle. Yeah, they're circling Kyle. I believe that is Kyle's voice. I'm pretty sure, in fact, calling out, does anybody need medical?
Let's see what happens here.
And I believe that is the original car lot that they were protecting.